Right now at 6, the rain returns, and just one day after the official start of the monsoon.
With the dry weather we've been having, we needed these showers. Will we see more this weekend? We're going to check in with Ashley DiMartino in just 2 minutes.
But first, we begin tonight with breaking news because police are investigating a triple shooting at a North Phoenix apartment complex.
One man is dead, 2 others are hurt. Maria Hechanova is live on the scene. Maria, what can you tell us about what happened?
Phoenix police still have a lot of witnesses to interview. In fact, they have them inside of this bus right behind me. You can also see crime tape still up, blocking off this parking lot. Police actually keeping us back from the area where the shooting happened, which was between 2 apartment buildings in a common area. Now, this all happened around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Police tell us witnesses told them 3 men got in some sort of argument. At least 2 of the men involved pulled out guns and started shooting at each other. Police were able to find 1 gun, but are still looking for the second. 1 person died here on the scene. The other 2 are at the hospital recovering from gunshot wounds. 1 is expected to survive, while the other has life-threatening injuries. People I talked to today and who live here are glad nobody else was hurt.
I thought there were fireworks at first. We don't need this kind of stuff in this neighborhood, man. There's too many kids over here.
It's just so sad because I know that they saw it. There's a lot of kids over there shaking up.
I'm not surprised. We see cops here on the daily.
Police are not looking for any suspects. They tell us that they are investigating what led up to this shooting and this argument, and they also are trying to figure out if the 3 men involved knew each other and if they even lived here. Reporting live near 9th Street and Bell Road, Maria Hechanova for Arizona's Family.
Thank you, Maria, for that live report. Well, gray clouds brought some sprinkles of rain across the valley today, just one day after the official start of the monsoon. We really needed it.
Yeah, boy, everybody talking on social media, Facebook, Instagram, they cannot believe we are seeing these showers. But you know what? It has been almost 100 days since we have seen any rain. Some parts of the valley getting more rain than others, as we see typically in the monsoon. The east side, they got their fair share. Also, people in the northeast valley got quite a bit. Some roads even flooded. This, I believe, is I-10 westbound at Sunset in Tucson. Mallory Moore is standing by in Cave Creek, where some of the roads flooded there. But first, we want to get to Ashley DiMartino to talk about whether we're going to see any more.
Well, it looks like things are going to be wrapping up for us as we head through the rest of the evening, at least for us here in the valley. But then as we head through the rest of the night, it's going to be the high country that's going to be dealing with those off and on showers. So take a look at how much rain that we saw here across the valley today. We had just over an inch of rain at the I-10 and the 202 Santan. We had 55/100ths of an inch in Fountain Hills and 24/100ths of an inch in Mesa. So again, showers wrapping up for us in the valley. The thick cloud cover out there, it's humid. The dew points are still way up there, but yeah, around the rest of the state, we have those showers that are falling from Flagstaff down through Payson, down through Holbrook for us right now. And we've got a little bit of those showers, heavier rain, I should say, in and around the Tucson area. So we're going to be watching this as we head through the rest of the night. Again, tomorrow things should be drying out very nicely, so it'll create a very nice Father's Day. We'll take a look at that in just a bit. But our Mallory Moore is in Cave Creek, and that is where the flash flood warning just ended. She's been checking things out for us. How are things looking out there, Mallory?
You know, right now they're definitely drying out. As you mentioned, that flash flood warning did expire at 6 o'clock. And as we were driving up here, we didn't see a whole lot of rain. But once we kind of turned around this corner, we saw this completely flooded wash. Take a look at this because of all that rain. Now, NWS Phoenix tweeted that they received over 1.5 inches of rain here just north of Cave Creek in less than an hour. So low-lying roads, just like this one that run through washes, can be impassable. When we see that kind of rain, we always tell you, you hear turn around, don't drown, but we caught a Hummer going through, plowing right through. Take a look at some of this video. We talked to that driver. His name is Randy Eskelson. He lives on the other side of this wash. He says it floods quite a lot, and he knows that he's taking his chances when he goes through. We talked to another neighbor who thought about crossing in her Suburban. She kind of sat there, waited for what her husband thought, made the right choice. She turned around. But Randy told us he actually was pushed down this wash about 10 years ago when he tried. So he knows it's not the smartest thing to do, and he's seen a lot of cars do the same. Take a listen.
There's been several people that have tried to cross things before in small cars. The BMW guy lived over here, crossed it last year, got washed down the creek, which is pretty stupid.
So again, just don't chance it. As we mentioned, we haven't seen any rain in nearly 100 days. So it's a good reminder right now, right as monsoon is beginning, that you have to be smart about that, especially if you're heading out in the Cave Creek area this evening. Reporting in Cave Creek, I'm Mallory Moore for Arizona's Family.
Well, check out this video. MJ Jimenez posted this video on our AZ Family Facebook page showing the downpour. This was in Florence. You could really see they got a ton of rain, that front yard. Really a lot of puddles building up there. This was in the Cactus Forest area.
And remember, because it's been months since we've had enough rain to give our roads a good wash, that means that when they do get wet, oily buildup will make them pretty slick. So if your car starts to skid, take your foot off the gas and then steer into the direction you want to go, then gently hit the brakes. Also, when it rains, remember to give yourself extra room to stop. And don't forget, we are your monsoon station. Anytime severe weather moves toward the valley, Arizona's Family will keep your family informed both on air and through our free AZ Family app.
Well, new at 6, we are getting our first look at the man who DPS officers say led them on a chase yesterday. DPS says this is Brandon Vieira. They say he led their troopers on a chase down the Elliott off-ramp off the Loop 101 during Friday morning rush hour. The trooper first pulled him over for speeding. Take a look at this video here. Did you see this? Vieira took off, as you can see here. That DPS trooper, though, was on his trail the entire time. This, of course, all captured on our ADOT cameras. He tries to jump this fence, throw his backpack over, but a trooper is right behind him and catches him. He's now facing a long list of charges.
All right, coming over to your screens right now because we're going to show you several videos of crooks in action. Police are hoping you know something about them. This man is wanted in several armed robberies across the valley. And then this man actually stole from a sober living nonprofit in Glendale. Can you believe that? And then finally, this guy was robbing a Walgreens. And so our own Jamie Soretta tells us how some of these guys got a little creative to get what they wanted.
Look at this guy. He's strolling into Walgreens on a Sunday morning before 9 at Elliott and 48th Street. He fills up his basket, as we all do, and when the basket's full, he dashes for the door without paying. A brave employee tries to stop him, and the suspect throws up the basket, tosses most of the stuff inside, and hits the employee in the arm. He drops to the ground to pick up a couple things, then runs for the door. The suspect, a 30-year-old man about 250 pounds and stands 5'10". He may have scarring on the left side of his face and a tattoo on his right forearm. He left in a gray Chrysler sedan, Arizona license plate, CCR 5780. Then there's this guy. He enters Reborn Assistance Association, a nonprofit for sober living in Glendale. Once he's in the door, he pulls a chemical spray on an employee, spraying that victim in the face. Then he takes the cash from the money drawer and makes his way out. He's a white man in his 30s, about 5'10" and 185 pounds. He's wearing a hat with a possible J on the front. And Silent Witness is offering $1,000 for this guy right here. Police say his name is Juan Lopez, and he also goes by the name Juan Herrada. He is a 26-year-old Hispanic man, about 5'9", 130 pounds. Juan Lopez is wanted in connection to several armed robberies between September 11th of last year and May 1st of this year. In each incident, police say Juan pretended to be a customer before demanding money from employees with a handgun or a knife. They want him off the streets. If you know anything about these cases, call Silent Witness at 480-WITNESS. I'm Jamie Soretta for Arizona's Family.
Burton Bar is back and at full throttle.
Still to come, we'll take you to Phoenix's flagship library and show you